Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. Today we're going to talk about my favorite YA LGBTQ reads. We'll go ahead and jump right into the video. I have a nice stack of books for y'all, and always let me know in the comments if y'all read any of these books, if you have any recommendations for me. I do love a good YA book here and there. So yeah, as I said, these are some of my favorites from over the years. So we'll start off with my absolute favorite. I believe it was definitely in my favorites for the year of last year. This is Camp by L.C. Rawson. Oh my gosh, I cannot recommend this book enough. This follows 16-year-old Randy through summer camp when he decides to become a more masculine version of himself to catch the eye of another masculine guy at his LGBTQ camp that he attends every year. He's had a crush on this guy every single year, but he's gonna catch his eye this time. This guy prefers masculine gay guys, just like he is. So Randy is going to become Dale, the masculine version of himself. Like I said, Randy loves theater. He loves painting his nails, loves being with his friends. He's not ashamed of himself, but he wants this guy's attention. So he's going to do it. So he has transformed into like this buff guy trying to get into sports. He goes into summer camp with his mind made up that he's going to kill it. It was so much fun reading along with Randy and how he portrays himself and how he's just not afraid to just put himself out there and go after what he wants. But in the end, always remember, if you have to be someone for someone else to pay attention to you, then that certain person may not be for you. You be yourself, and you will find that perfect match. But Randy / Dale just has such a positive attitude throughout the whole book, and it was just fun seeing him try to go through these sports activities when he's not a sports guy at all. It was just a good time and a really good lesson learned. Highly recommend it, as always. I can't say enough good things about that book. Then we have The Gravity of Us. This is by Phil Stamper. This wasn't like my absolute favorite, but I really did like it. I had a good time with it. We follow, I can't remember his name, Cal. He is sort of a social media star. I believe he has a YouTube channel, and he is actually uprooted from his home in Brooklyn to move to, I don't remember, Houston. I was like, where is NASA? Houston, Texas. His dad is a pilot, and they have to move for his dad's job. So it kind of uproots Cal and gets him away from all his friends, and he's just having a hard time adjusting and getting his YouTube game back on at a new place and finding new friends. He does find him a new friend. It was just fun following along with him, and I love a good social media type read. Yeah, it was a good time. This was definitely one of my favorites. It's been a while since I've read it though. This is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. I still have not read the sequel to this book, but love Ben and Arthur's story. In this book, Ben moves to New York to, I believe he's assisting at his mother's law firm or something like that. He's, got himself like a little job with his mom. And then he meets Arthur on his way to get coffee or something. Arthur is going to the post office to deliver his ex-boyfriend's box of stuff. So that's how they meet, and they just become friends, and maybe a little bit more throughout the book, and how they're going to stay connected with each other when they both go off to different schools after the summer. So it's just a really cute book. I really enjoyed it. This one has also, it's also been a while since I've read this one. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This is by Mackenzie Lee. This is more on our historical type of romance side of reads, which I wasn't sure if I was gonna like, because I'm not a big historical fiction fan. but this story really did do it for me. I enjoyed it. So we follow Monty in this book. He is, I guess he's going to be taking over his father's estate and all those things. So he wants to go on this trip to Europe to sort of sow his oats, so to speak. He also has a crush on his best friend Percy. Percy comes along with him on his trip, as well as his sister. So it was just a good time, them traveling to Europe and all the crazy misadventures they got into. Then we have The House of the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. This was my first T.J. Klune. I enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed the characters. This is more of, I would say this is kind of middle grade. I don't read middle grade, so I could be wrong. So we follow Liam. Liam is a caseworker. Caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. So yes, he is summoned to go to this island where these magical youth children are, just to observe their surroundings, if everything's okay with the children, who's taking care of them, are they doing a good job, type of thing. And you get to meet all the children, and of course their teacher or their mentor, which Liam sort of have a little romantic connection with. But yeah, I loved the children in this book. That was my favorite part of this book, was getting to know the children, and it was just so cute. And it wasn't my absolute favorite read. Like I said, I'm not a middle grade reader, but this one was really fun. I enjoyed my time with it. Another little bit of a fantasy type of read. This is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This is the first book in the Simon Snow series, and this is, as of right now, my favorite. I didn't care for the second one that much. It was okay. I have not conquered the third one yet. That will probably be getting read sometime this month. But this one I really loved. I really loved getting to know Simon and Baz. This is sort of a feel on Harry Potter. We're magical students, and we are going to a magical school called Watford. We also have Baz as our Draco, kind of, and then Simon is our Harry. This is like if Harry and Draco were to fall for each other. It was really cute. It was really fun. I had a good time with it, and yeah, I'm all about the Harry Potter-esque vibe we had going on in here. This was a very emotional read for me. This is a YA sort of male-male romance. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. Dante and Ari become friends at sort of a young age, and over the summers they grow up together. Dante, I believe, starts to have feelings for Ari, but Ari doesn't really know how to respond to that. Like, he has feelings, but he doesn't quite know what they are. So this is about these two guys coming into their own, discovering who they are, what their sexuality is, and just being friends and just loving to be around each other. It was very emotional going through both their journeys. I felt like this book kind of read like a journal. This is sort of like Ari's journal. Ari has a lot going on in his family. His brother's in prison or in and out of prison. Yeah, so I felt like this was more read like his journal. But I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was very emotional, very deep for a YA read, but definitely one of my top favorites. Another good YA little romance, we have Date Me, Bryson Keller. This is by Kevin Van Wy. I believe this was his debut book. I loved this little story. So we have Bryson and we have Kai. Kai he knows he's gay, he's just not out yet. And then we have Bryson. He's our popular kid in school. The girls all want to date him. He has, like, I don't remember how it got started, but he kind of fell into this bet to where he had to date someone for like 1 week. Someone would have to approach him and ask to date him, and he would say yes and go on and date this person for a week. I don't remember exactly if I'm thinking of this correctly, but I think he was trying to avoid someone in particular. So he actually asked Kai to date, and they just became closer and became good friends, and Bryson developed some feelings for Kai. It was really cute. I loved it. I loved the whole high school aspect of it, and Bryson having to date those who asked him out. It was a fun time. Highly recommend it. And last but certainly not least, I know I probably talked about this book before, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. This is by Becky Albertalli. Absolutely loved this book, loved the movie, loved Simon, was phenomenal. And then we have this little spin-off called Love, Victor. Let me know in the comments down below if you are watching Love, Victor, because the new season 3 comes out June 15th. I'm so excited. So let me know in the comments down below if you'll be watching. I'm going to be watching the day it comes out. I'm going to binge it. But yeah, I loved this little story of Simon coming into himself, discovering he's gay, and finding someone that he connects with. The majority of the book is like through letters via email. He's, I guess, comes out to this friend that he has online, and come to find out this friend is also gay. So the majority of the book is Simon and Blue connecting through emails, and yeah, it's just adorable. It's just adorable. I love it. The movie was great. I love seeing the book in action on screen. And then, like I said, Love, Victor came out as a spin-off, and I am hooked. That is it, y'all. That are all my like top favorite young adult male romances or LGBTQ reads. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any recommendations for me, anything I didn't mention here that you think I would love. I would love to know. Hope you're all having a great Pride Month, and remember, if you're celebrating Pride, remember you are perfect. You are meant to be who you are meant to be, and no one can change that, or don't let anyone change that. Be you, be proud. The only ones that matter are the ones that love you for you. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. Hugs from me all around, and I will see y'all very soon in a new video. Bye, y'all.